G'day folks. I was doing a little bit of work on the aquaponics setup today, so I thought I might give you a look at what I've changed. If you've seen the other previous clips, you'll know that what I was a little worried about was the water kept running over the sides of these grow beds because they're too shallow. So what I did this morning was they were the original outlet pipes. So what I've done is I've blocked them up with a little end cap. And I've added a little 4mm pipe, and then periodically down the 4mm, oh that's me crashing into my wheelbarrow, periodically down the little pipe you can see I've got some T-junctions that work as outlets. Now what that does is it gives me 4 points down the grow bed. You can see the little 4mm pipe running down there. So it gives me 4 points where the water comes in now, which spreads it out a whole lot better and stops that overflow problem. So I'm pretty happy with that. The other thing I was doing was playing with this filter box. Now you can actually see 2 bags in there now. What I had originally was just the bags of charcoal. What I've added now, that white bag you can see, is a new product. And it apparently works a heck of a lot better than charcoal and should last for a full 6 months if the bloke at the shop can be believed. It's a little bit expensive. It cost me around about, it was 115 bucks to get the little bag, which was $25. Now the reason you actually need to buy their little bag is because this stuff is incredibly fine. It's finer than sand. The bag was about 25 bucks, and then the product itself was about 85 bucks. But if you can believe the guy, it should be pretty good and certainly much more cost effective than the charcoal, which you're supposed to replace monthly, by the way. Now this is that fancy filter media that I was talking to you about. Purigen or Purigen. Made by a company called Seachem. Not that I'm advertising it, because quite frankly I don't know if it's any good or not. So for my 1,000 litre tank I use half of that $85 bottle. It's supposed to last 6 months, so my $85 I'm hoping will turn out to be an annual use. There you go. So that's my new buffoon style water the grow bed system, spreading the water out as much as I can. Oh, I can see I got a little bit of a leak. Can you see that board wet there? So that's dripping out one of the holes in the grow bed somewhere. We'll have to see if we can deal with that little fella. But otherwise I'm really happy with it. It's certainly working a lot better than it was. So here's how I fixed that leak, folks. It took me all of about 3 seconds. Just there you've got a little variable speed tap that I added to the line. That slowed it down. The first outlet on that middle bed was running far too fast, so we had the old flood again problem. But that's now solved. You beauty. So by the end of the day today you can see I have relented, and I've added a shade cloth top to the top of the grow beds. There's the old dog again. Hey baby. Let's see, there's why. So we are getting a bit of leaf burn. So I thought, oh bloody hell, I'll just bung the top on. And so that's what we've done. In typical Andy fashion, that's probably a 5-minute job. I've left it, I haven't balanced it evenly, like you can see a big chunk hanging down on the front. That's because that's the way the sun comes. So after about 2 o'clock, I don't get any sun on those beds because there's a fence, as you can see, behind them. So that was the logic there. That's why it hangs down a lot further on that end as well. That's the side the sun comes in on, whereas this side doesn't get any because of the huge tree. So there you go folks, the end of the day's hard work here at McDowell Manor Farm.